The man with only his head left was actually Orpheus, the son of Morpheus, and he paid a heavy price for his willfulness. Back to a few days ago, today is Orpheus' wedding day. Morpheus and his family all gave him their blessings, but only Destiny of the Endless remained silent.
Will you not wish us well?
I am Destiny. I do not wish. I know what must happen will happen. That is the way of it.
With the witness of everyone, Orpheus and his wife successfully got married. At the night party, Morpheus, who was not good at dancing, sat in the corner. Only Telliute came to his side. Morpheus was confused. The other family members had left long ago, but Telliute, who was usually the busiest, stayed. Morpheus suddenly had a bad feeling. At this time, Orpheus and his wife walked into the forest, but what they didn't know was that a poisonous snake was wandering near them.
Eurydice!
Orpheus called out loudly, but Telliute came up behind him.
Telliute? Sorry, love. It's time.
At the funeral the next day, everyone was mourning, but Orpheus sat by the sea. He was unwilling to accept the fact that his wife was dead. In the face of Morpheus' comfort, he stubbornly believed that his wife was not dead, just went to live in the underworld. He hoped that Morpheus could plead with Hades to let his wife come back. Morpheus didn't expect his son to be so childish and rejected his request immediately.
If you will not do this for me, then I am no longer your son.
Orpheus, who was rejected by Morpheus, came to the cliff. He thought that maybe he could see his wife by jumping off from here. But at this time, Eleutheros sat behind him and laughed at Orpheus' childish behavior.
That is the stupidest thing that I have heard in centuries.
However, Eleutheros showed Orpheus a clear path. The one with the closest relationship with the underworld and the endless family is Telliute. However, if you want to get the help of Telliute, you need to pay a price.
Stand back. She's right through there.
Orpheus passed through the flames, but on the other side was a warm villa. Telliute was not surprised by Orpheus's arrival, but Telliute told Orpheus even she could not take away souls from the underworld. Under Orpheus's plea, Telliute could only take out a key and open the basement, which was the passage to the underworld. But before Orpheus went to the underworld, Telliute had to grant him eternal life, so that he could travel freely to and from the underworld.
You'd make me immortal.
It may sound like a gift.
I'd risk anything for her.
Soon Orpheus stepped into the underworld. At the same time, Hades and Pluto also noticed the breath of living people. After learning about Orpheus' identity and purpose, Hades decided to give Morpheus a favor.
Your wife may leave with you. Rules.
There are always rules.
There is a path that leads to the world above.
And Eurydice?
She will follow you as your shadow. You may not seek, nor speak, nor turn to look behind you until the sun shines upon you both.
Orpheus walked along this road for an unknown period of time until he finally saw a ray of light. But at this moment, he suddenly heard his wife calling from behind.
Orpheus.
My love.
No! Eurydice! No!
The desperate Orpheus walked into the dark forest. The next second, several zombie-like women threw him to the ground, and then Orpheus was bitten madly. The next morning, Morpheus found Orpheus' head on the beach. The eternal life that Telliute had given him had now turned into a curse. Orpheus begged his father to grant him death.
Father, did you not say that you were no longer my son?
Father, please.
Farewell, my son. We shall not meet again.